What? 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 Nah, bro. Wiz 8, bro. Kilo day. What's happening? Anyway, let's move on real quick. Let's move on to the last song tonight and the most anticipated song of the year. I won't lie to you. This is these are two of the biggest names in Afrobeats, the forefronts, the faces of Afrobeats right now, and I'm glad that they came together yet again. Ever since WizKid's Made in Lagos Ginger moment, Burna and WizKid have maintained their relationship even from early. They've been making songs from early, man, as far back as the Life album for Burna's debut album, I think 2013 or so. Yeah, so they've been making records together. I'm excited about this one, Ballon d'Or. It's been teased. They announced it on the O2 stage as well. And without any further ado, man, I just want to get into it. Hopefully they drop a video soon, but let's get into it. Ballon d'Or, WizKid, Burna Boy. This is a Burna Boy song featuring WizKid. Okay, decent so far, man. Heavy on the bass line, obviously. Like, that's definitely my biggest takeaway so far. It has this very dark sense to it that's very Burna, like, fits very well for Burna's aesthetic because they feel very dark. And I feel like this is a song for the clubs already. The bass, the pace of the song just feels like this is gonna hit for the clubs. It's gonna be something that people just like shout to and just get turned off over. And it already has like a hit quality to it. The conversations have already been there. They've been set. Once you have the two biggest names already, you're bound to make a hit naturally. You're bound to do good numbers. And this is a good impression because like you want to have a hit. You want to have a hit out of this moment, so it's only right that they go for that kind of club hits aesthetic, you know what I mean, and not to like take it back to maybe something soulful or make it something more intimate. But no, they went straight for the clubs, they went straight for the bangers, and I'm here for it. So is WizKid actually eating up this verse? No, let's run that back. Let's run that back, my G. Come on. I like that in reference. He's Messi and Burna is Ronaldo, Abby. I think so. Oh Lord of Messi, come on. The best line kicks in again. What? 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 Nah, bro. Wiz 8, bro. Kilo day. What's happening? No, that transition into the chorus was mad. Nah, people Wiz did in the end, at the end of the verse. Okay, so look. Whew, let me pipe down a bit. Oh man, WizKid. I've made this criticism about even Made in Lagos about WizKid and his verses, right? A lot of his verses haven't been the most talked about moments of his songs. Like he doesn't pay too much attention, just on a regular basis, doesn't pay too much of attention on his records, right? On his records, especially even on Made in Lagos, many of the moments that were Made in Lagos were fully driven by the choruses and not too memorable moments with his verses. And I've said that before. But when it comes to features, you can see him have moments with features and on his verses as well. But this one just stands out. It just stands out, man. It just stands out crazy because what he did with the flows and everything, but what I'm really recognizing is the points in the end of the verse, man. How we transition into the chorus with that Bakelemeshi line, bro. Like that shit just threw me off because I was like, that was a mad ass way to end the verse. and you can see it set, just lay up nicely for Burna to enter. That was perfect right there. That transition. Let's run that back, man.
She calling up. Anytime when she want, give me love, you know. I like a flat tire, me go bump it up. And every other day now she dey turn me on.
This taking me back, man. This taking me ways to like 2014. Messi. Ah, no, that was hard. That was hard right there. Ah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my, I forgot to post that. Hey. Hey. Come on. Hey, this is a hit. This is a hit, bro. This is a hit. What? This is a hit, bro. It's so nostalgic too. This is so nostalgic, man. Oh no, not the vocals. Let's go. Oh, what? What did I just hear, bro? This is a banger. This is definitely worth the wait. This was a banger. I've been biting myself not to hear any snippet of this song. Like I've been like, you know what I mean, just staying low and not. I saw the range of opinions, but nah, this is actually factual to say that Wiz bodied the record. It's fair to say. Burna laid on a strong chorus too, not gonna lie. It was a very vibey moment, especially the fact that Burna then, like, WizKid then transitioned into Burna's chorus. That was nice and subtle. This is clearly a tag team that works. This is a tag team that works, man. The way WizKid tapped in and then tapped out was dope. The record was quite nostalgic in its elements. You know what I mean? It has the bounce and feel of a 2014, 2013 type atmosphere that you hear Burna or Wiz on. You know what I mean? Quite electric and decent, like, you know what I mean? I think it was P2J that produced it, right? So those bass synths that we're hearing, like, and the drum line of the kicks as well, like bro, it was just insane what was going on with the drums. And not to talk of the performances of these two superstars on the record, man. And this has a star power quality all over. Like, this is mine, and it's crazy that's coming this late into the year. It's crazy because it's reminding me of a moment where Burna had with Zlatan, because he did that in the December of 2018, and then going into, was it 2018 when Killing Them came out? You remember? I just remember him having a December drop that was maybe quite polarizing on the reception, but I think this is a record that is not as polarizing. I think many people kind of gravitate towards this one. They see the quality behind this. I think most people like it, but I think this is going to sit well into early next year at least. This is going to help Burna transition into his next album, and this has to be on the album. If it's not, like, they're definitely missing on a bunch of sales. So the numbers are already pretty. Like, how many days has it been? Like 1.2 M on Spotify. Can't imagine everywhere else. Obviously the numbers will only have to will only make sense like this with two superstar names on it. But the fact that the content itself is up to par, and like it says a lot too, and it's just gonna drive this record out like crazy, man. There's too many people behind these two names that are gonna propel this song as a moment for the scene, you know, as a moment for Afrobeats, because Afrobeats to the world is still, that campaign is still very well on its move. It's very active, and these two artists dropping this right after having two successful releases, both for Twice the Store and Made in Lagos. It's just crazy where this could go, how far this could go. This is a good moment that we're having right now. It's a good moment that we're witnessing. It's great for the scene, great for Afrobeats in general, man. And I'm here for it, man. This was a fantastic record. Fantastic, man. I love this from the strong production to the little bit of lamba that Wiz was dropping, you know what I mean? Like that Messi reference he made, because this is Ballon d'Or, obviously, so it's a whole football reference, so it just made sense. I tied it into that. And then Burna with strong inflections throughout his chorus, a lot of attention, a lot of like, you know what I mean? Burna, pure Burna fashion, being intentional about his choruses, and I was here for it, man. I was here for this record. Fantastic song, man. Fantastic. This is great. How you guys feeling about this? There's a lot of comments here, man. So, people, let me start. Okay, right now you guys are 84% yes on the poll, right? 84% yes on the poll. So not everybody likes it. Okay, not everybody likes it, but at least it's not low on the 60s. It's not polarizing. Majority of you feel it. Because Ayo said Ballon d'Or ain't hit. Not gonna lie, Burna no try at all. Like, that's Ayo's opinion. He feels like Burna didn't try on the song, which I of course disagree with that opinion. But don't cuss out this papa because of what. Odun says yes, please, thank you for that also. Odun, for keeping the order here. Visuals by OT says, geez, that Wiz verse. Yes, that Wiz verse was crazy. Burga says, is this the same song I've heard Ima overhyping? Is this the same song I've heard Ima overhyping the song? Bro, if you think this is overhyping, bro. I go ahead the song again, my G. I don't know what to say to you. The only other time he went this hard was on Mood. Oh, Wiz, right? Wiz, exactly. Wiz and his verses, yeah. Like, Mood was, if you guys go to see my reaction, I made that comment again. Mood had a very memorable verse, okay? The one where he says, Starboy Weezy enter the show. That particular verse. That verse was hard. Anyway, I forget the lyrics itself. But yeah, that was a memorable verse. Talking about 20 standard, yo. Yeah, that was a moment. That was a moment itself. Ali says this is giving retro WizKid vibes. Yes, like, you know what I mean? Classic Wiz. You know what I mean? Not made in Lagos Wiz. Definitely not made in Lagos Wiz that we got here, man. The beats alone is not made in Lagos friendly. The beats is way too aggressive, way too chaotic, way too anti for a made in Lagos aesthetic. So it's nice to see WizKid out of that element, out of that made in Lagos element for sure, and taking us back, yeah, for sure, giving retro vibes. Godwin says overhype is your brain okay? See, Godwin, you might have to X, because this energy that you're bringing here, you love. It seems like it seems like some crazy toxic shit. I don't know if you're joking, but fix up, my guy, fix up. Briga says, if I have to play a song multiple times to enjoy, I'm indirectly creating cognitive bias in my brain. Yeah, but I'm not saying you should have to like it by playing it more times. Yeah, I understand that point for sure. If you don't like it, that's fine. No, I'm not gonna force you to like it. Like, no one should be forcing other people to like it. It's okay to have your opinion that you don't really dig the song. But bro, how you can hear this in your first play and not necessarily gravitate to it is actually interesting to me, man. I thought this was a fantastic song. It checked a lot of boxes for me, man. Wendy says, basic Afropop, heavy on production, brilliant production, and excellent delivery. Content might not be that great, but other facets I mentioned great. Basic Afropop, heavy on production, brilliant production, excellent delivery. I think most things, like, I think you complimented most aspects of the song, except you just said it's basic Afropop. I don't like. I mean, I wouldn't. Anyway, it's fair to consider it basic, but I don't think this is basic. I don't think it is basic, to be honest. Like you said, heavy on production, great delivery, content too was there, man. This was all Ballon d'Or, meant to give you the atmosphere of like you're winning shit. Like, these guys are both winning, and it makes sense. The analogy of Ballon d'Or kind of makes sense. So that's a lot of content already to work with. And they definitely brought it there, man. Like, it makes sense. Like, the content wise, I think it was great. And the Messi references to, like, bro, they still made strong references. I have to listen to Burna's verses again because the energy was just too high for me to actually deep it. But Wiz's verse was just too fantastic. I think that was what stole my attention. But yeah, great so far. Burna didn't do the song well. Wiz upgraded it. That's Pious. Okay, that's fair to say, Pious. Otun says the ad-libs are my favorite parts of the song. Yeah, the ad-libs were dope. Ad-libs were dope, especially the ad-libs even on WizKid's verses. Yeah, Burna was ad-libbing on WizKid's verse, which was dope. Pius is saying I didn't expect two of them to make this kind of song. I think that's what you're trying to say. I think they did it in a hurry. You think they did it in a hurry? Boy, they've been sitting on this song for a long time. This song has been teased for as far back as probably March, right after the Grammys. I think right after the Grammys. This was, you could already hear some industry rumors about this song. We saw clips of them shooting a video. They have Kumaru, the MMA fighter, just chilling there. Kumaru was there in the video. Like, they've already made a video about this. This is anything but rushed, bro. This is anything but rushed. Shout out to Burga, man. Burga is stepping through. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, bro. Weezy was talking about woman, all that, Ballon d'Or. No, 1D. It was there now. Yeah, of course. WizKid will still talk about woman, of course. But that's that's inevitable, bro. That's inevitable. But I don't think it was too far off, man. He still bragged about his achievements too. He still bragged about his status as a winner right now. But yeah, man, decent record, man. This was decent. I enjoyed the song a lot. Man. It was definitely worth the wait. And these two are in the prime of their careers. More so for WizKid, I would say. The biggest export right now. Two of the biggest exports out of African pop scene. And I'm excited where these two are gonna go with this record for sure. There's a lot of the engine is behind them now. Like everyone is putting a lot of weight on these, or banking on these two to make a statement for the continent, and they already have been making statements for the continent on the global stage, and I'm hoping that they continue to do that, especially with this record, man. This was dope. Thank you so much, and let me know in the comment section, for those of you who are watching this as a video as opposed to being live, let me know how you felt about this record. What was your favorite part? I guess, do you feel WizKid had a stronger verse? Yeah, it was crazy how they alternated stronger verses, because Ginger, a lot of people would argue, like I said it even, like Burna carried that record on Ginger, even though the chorus was a back and forth. On this one, the chorus was just Burna, but the chorus was a back and forth on Ginger, but like Burna still like made a strong precedent because he was on the chorus and had a dope ass outro, and then but Wiz just had such a strong punching verse here. That it just took a lot of I mean, he made the moment here, but not to speak down on Burna's delivery on the chorus too, man. That was insane as well. But anyway, let me know what you guys feel about it, and your favorite parts of the song. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been yet another live stream tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by. I have to bounce.